Yeah, so this is a new tester. This ball looks like it does toggle the crushing state, so it will immediately go all the way down. Then this one you can move the table up manually or move it down if you want. The state will just, go until it crushes. That's really cool. And again, like I said, you can tell this box right here, it does look like the large crusher, doesn't it? More cars will follow with similar changes in future updates. Yeah, don't do what I just did there and go all the way down. Whoopsies, all the way down. Whoopsies. You need to. Why? You go up? Oh, we have to reset, I think. Don't go all the way down, because yeah, you can break the game. Let's break it again, shall we? Yep, we broke it again. Oh, that's funny. Of course, the or Bishu actually. Oh, actually. Okay, there we go. But yeah, roof strength is better for the pigeon. SP Dune Kicker got the blaster livery. Down a bit to the Dune Kicker. And this is added to the ST2 Stadium configuration. Actually, we're going to be in the air probably, aren't we? Hold on 1 second, everybody. Nope, we're over there. Yeah, so here's the new livery. And it looks very good. Very, very nicely looking. I think, didn't they, I believe this, and I might be completely wrong here. This might have been, or maybe the tree livery. I can't remember which one. Actually, no, this might have been what was in place with it, but yeah, each Dune Kicker's, each configuration of the Dune Kicker has its own skin now, so that's really nice. And the Wentworth DT40L updated display materials to PBR. This also fixes the wrong color. Maybe I'll go over here actually, because we're sure we can spawn a bus over there, but maybe we'll spawn right over here. And again, DT40L. We're talking about the city bus. Do this real quick here. So yeah, display materials. Now what does this mean? I'd say the materials look nice. Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. Wrong display color. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. DT40L. Yeah, when I see display, I'm probably thinking of that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. This is probably what they're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Excuse me, that's pretty much everything that I saw regarding vehicles. There's more stuff, again, in the release notes. So be sure to check it out. And we're going to move on to the next thing, which is common stuff. Right, everybody, so the next thing we're going to talk about regarding my thoughts on BeamNG.drive's 0.35 update is common stuff regarding like updates and stuff. So, improved vehicle police parts, smooth fading lights that go along with reworked flash patterns, selectable color slot. There's a selectable color slot instead of duplicates with different colors. LED flashers and beacon lights on some vehicles now have selectable colors. All halogen spotlights and flashers have been updated with the smooth fading pattern. And before this, it's only present on the Bruckle 9 police car before this update. So yeah, maybe we'll check that out, shall we? I don't know if it really matters which one. Which one should we do? Maybe the Bastion would work well with this. If the police can be police 5.7 all-wheel drive. If you hear some weird sounds, that's just me with my nose. I'm having trouble talking today, everybody. I'm really sorry about that. So, Both fading in. Actually, does this not have it? Oh, this one, well, the fog lights work actually. This is not a good. This, yeah. Let me actually check that. What if we, maybe the sunburst. Since it's a new vehicle, I would assume it has the new stuff on it. So let's see here. Yeah, maybe. We actually turn down the speed here. Oh, maybe not so much. That's weird. But yeah, I guess some police parts, especially you saw the spotlights, they actually do have that unique function to them. I don't know why I can't get that to work, actually. That's strange. I don't know. Selectable color slot instead of duplicates with different colors. So if we go to... let's see here. Okay. What color slot instead of duplicates with different colors? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, everybody. LED flashers and beacon lights, some vehicles, select colors. Oh, so what does that mean? Does that mean that... You know, I do admit, everybody, it does actually remind me... Hold on 1 second. Oh, right here I think is what we're talking about, maybe? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe this is what it's talking about, so... Light bar glass color. Probably. We have amber glass. Got blue glass. Yeah, red glass. I guess each one is related to a certain type of, Actually, how does this look like if we do the... Hey! That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, maybe that's what the game devs were talking about. We talked about the halogen spotlights, visual improvements of vehicle suspension. Suspension 3D models have been updated to match the J-beam structures. So this is interesting, everybody. So before this change regarding the suspension, regarding the J-beam, weird suspension behaviors such as parts stretching and clipping with each other upon steering and articulation were a common thing, but now it's been changed. It's kind of funny because, again, the 3D models have changed, but the J-beam hadn't for a while, so that's all fixed up. Suspension J-beam structures have been given many changes, and visual geometry remains the same. Yeah. Added torque joint nodes to cars with front-wheel drive transaxles. Though this feature has been on the Bishu Pesima, it has been rolled out for other front-wheel drive cars, such as the Bronco Legrand, Cheerier Vivas, Hirochi Sunburst, the Bishu Corvette, Soliad Lansdale, and Soliad Wendover. This addition causes some subtle changes to torque steer, which may be felt with a force feedback wheel. So, if you're using a wheel with force feedback, the torque joint nodes, you probably will feel that. Cleaned up mix use of tarmac and asphalt terms. So vehicle configuration and parts names now use asphalt exclusively, excuse me, rather than mixing the two terms, just to prevent confusion with parts. On the backside, the license plates with European format has a backside to it. Maybe we'll talk about what that is right here. Yes, use the ETKK series. I think we will come with one for default. Might be completely wrong on this. Hold on a second, everybody. Oh no, we got it. Yeah, beforehand. Whoops, we're going way too fast with the camera. So beforehand, the backside of this license plate was mirrored, but now it's gray. Actually, it might be. Oh, whoopsies. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Oh no, it's gray. I think you can kind of see it, everybody. Yeah. Yep, there it is. So, a mirrored version on the front, now backside is gray. That's nice, and that's kind of what you would actually see for license plates, because, yeah, a mirror image on backside of a license plate doesn't seem that, doesn't look too right, but yeah, you can see it's gray right there. And this change was implemented in the US format of license plates, which for European format it's 52-11, and the US format here's 30-15. That for those license plates, that was shown in version 0.34. And there's new generic customizable tow hitch. If we can find that. Uh-oh. I think we can add it on this vehicle, right? Oh, no, probably not. This is probably the wrong one, I think. We'll do a T series. We'll do a D series, actually. Oh. I don't think this has a tow hitch by default. Whoopsies! No. I think I pressed the button by accident. Z tow hitch. It looks like we have different kinds. Receiver hitch. Got fasteners. Oh, that's a truck nuts. Towing eyes, what does that mean? Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm not really sure. I don't see anything about that. Unless that they're talking about, no. Hold on one second, everybody. D real quick. Well, maybe this is what they're talking about. Okay, let's see. Tow hitch. This is probably what they're talking about, actually. So vehicles that have the receiver hitch, got low mount, you got the pintle hitch. You can kind of see it. It's really hard to see, actually. There's a pintle hitch, and then the receiver hitch right there. So I guess more tow hitches have been added, and if I'm wrong on this, I'll probably provide some subtitles here. Yeah, that's what you get when you don't do a lot of research prior to making a video. Trailers. There were some tweaks to 4 different trailers in the game. The container, the tilt deck, the small box utility, and the tanker. The container has improved frame and suspension rigidity. Tilt deck has fixed trigger positions on the 50-foot gooseneck. Small box utility has improved wall collisions. And the tanker has the incorrect kingpin. No, it's spacing fixed. Let me try one more time. The tanker trailer has a fixed incorrect kingpin node spacing. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. For simplified traffic cars, updates were given to the Hirochi Sunburst, which makes sense because of the remaster. The Gavril D series, the Gavril H series, the ETK 800 series, the Gavril Roamer, and the Charrier Vivas. Reworked and improved roof deformation on all traffic vehicles. Fixed deformation on the rear of vehicles with the cargo box upfit. And fixed an issue with some traffic vehicles using incorrect horns. Yeah, simplified traffic vehicles have been given a fix. I talked about the levels, gameplay. Oh yes, so rally mode, which I might try maybe in a little bit here. Oh, there's so much stuff, dude. But rally mode, audio pace notes have been added. The co-driver with initial choice of 2 different voices. Both are available in English. You can customize the options of the pace notes and the audio. The timing can be adjusted if one desires to be. And the visual and audio pace notes can be disabled if you want. I think both can be disabled, or each one can be disabled. Or you can keep them both if you want. And in a little bit, we'll try the rally mode. Let's see here, we have 5 new rally stages. The SS Cliffside on Italy, the SS Orchard Hill on Italy, the SS Facility Road on Automation Test Track, the SS Back Roads on East Coast USA, reimagined classic time trial from the origin of that map, mixed surface and a real test of skill, and the SS Rockwood on Small Island USA. Stage selector has been improved in that case. For the drag race system, added a new drag tree lights app, which is interesting. I didn't even know that. Let me check it real quick. Race app. Well, let me look this up. Drag. Oh, it's right here. So, when you're entering drag mode, maybe I'll show you what this looks like. Oh no, drag race tree. I think it's this one here. We're not in the right place, but let's say. Oh yeah, we're not there actually. We have to go over to there. Yeah. Alright, we're not too far away from it though. We just have to go over here, and this is really going to take a while. We're going all the way up. We're going to go all the way over here. Can we use MD? Yes, I mean, this is going to be a really awkward situation here. I don't know if this works in free roam, but it does work in the drag. Oh yeah, so you see we got the drag tree lights app right here. It's showing up. Once we get close to there, again, this is a terrible vehicle to use for this. Yeah, we're gonna do a drag race with that MD. How bad could it be? We're gonna go up a little bit. Be pre-stage. I think we can go a little bit further forward. Oh. Yep, and go. Yeah. This is probably going to be the slowest attempt yet. But yeah, if you have that app up, you can actually utilize those if you want. Definitely good for those who want to see the lights a little bit better. And you saw what happens when we got to the pre-stage. That first light lit up, and then once it's all staged up, they'll do the 3 yellow lights, and then the last light will be green. Yeah, that was absolutely terrible. Anyway, oh, I didn't see what it was. Darn it. Should do it again. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Probably got like over 20 seconds. But yeah, that's the new UI regarding the drag tree lights and general fixes. There are 12 new drag missions that have been added to career mode. The drag race has been added to Orochi Raceway for free roam mode. There are 3 new missions there, and they're the same as the ones here on the West Coast USA drag strip. And they are the Sportsman Tree Drag Race, the Pro Tree Drag Race, and the Heads Up Drag Race. Some new drift zones, I talked about that. Tweaks were given to AI race challenges. And there's a lot of stuff, so some of this is I decided to not write down because I'd probably lose my voice if we were to do that. Add shortcuts to level selector. Yeah, so when we open up the level selector in free roam, you may notice that we have 5 things at the top here. And the first one, all these are related to the most commonly used apps. For example, West Coast USA. This one is a modded map that I'm working on. And you got Italy and Hiroshi Raceway. I did go to Italy a little bit ago too to check that out. Or something, I can't remember. But yeah, up to 4 entries are now included at the top. The most recently used item is the first one, followed by the 3 most commonly used items at the end. And this is shown for the free roam levels as well as the spawn point selector afterwards. The replay app has been given an update too. Edit our apps here, get rid of this. Add an app, and that's replay. Now you can tell here that the replay app looks a little bit different. For those who take replays for BeamNG.drive, you may notice some differences here. So they converted the app to view, and this is part of an ongoing UI components improvements. Included the app styles to improve responsiveness at various dimensions and prevent clipping issues. In fact, if we go to UI apps, edit app, we can, as you can see, we can change it. If we make it smaller, oops, move this up a little bit, make it a little bigger here. You probably notice that you have scroll bar for those cases when the app is too small. We made it really large. Yeah, it is still there actually, but I guess the design has been tweaked. So if you have it at different sizes, it'll adjust itself. Yeah, that's nice. I'd love to see the changes to the appearance. You can tell that the numbering is different. Look at the numbering. That's definitely different. File load, it's different. You got the record button, play button. If we were to record something, it'd be right here. See, improvements have been added to challenge start end screens. They've been given a visual update and the improved animations and sounds. I think you probably actually ended up seeing that when we did the drifting in the earlier part. That's for the other challenges too. Fixes and optimizations have been included, and like I said, there are so many that if I were to talk to you about all of them, I'd probably lose my voice. So we're not going to do that. But again, a link to the release notes of everything in this update is in the description. And other improvements were given to the credits menu and official translations. Alright, what else do we got here? Still have a lot of ways to go, dude. Wow. Okay.